Hi, I'm Deepa Kashyap and I'm from the Fall Program 2015 of Managing Infidelity, and this is my capstone submission. My 6-year-old one day came to me while I was working from home and just about to get into a conference call. I'm finishing off this last email and she got something back from school and she's like, Mommy, look, I got a star today. And she's this drawing that she made at school. I kind of look, I'm doing this and I say, oh, wow, that is so pretty. Why don't you give it to me and I'll go put it at work and I'll tell everybody you did such a fine job. Do you want to share it with Mommy? And Mommy's so proud of you. And she kind of runs away from me and I'm thinking she's respecting me because I'm about to get into a call. But here's what she's saying. She's screaming at the top of her lungs to my husband in the other room. And she says, Daddy, Mommy is just not listening to me. Oh, hold on, what just happened here? Did I not listen to her? I thought I said I was proud of her. I'm hoping that this incident will spark a whole lot of similar examples in all our lives and we can remember this incident. This is somehow, this shapes into my capstone, which is called micro-messaging. Micro-message is a small, sometimes spoken, unspoken, conscious or not conscious message that is sent and received between people several times during the day. Well, that's great to know, but why does it matter today? Because micro-messages happen all the time. Research says that people are born with inherent biases and prejudices, which is completely natural, which pronounces these micro-messages. Now it matters because we don't leave them at home. We bring them at work. It happens within our team, it happens with our teams, it happens with everybody we work here. I have the elephant up on the screen there, which really is the big diversity and inclusivity, and I think as Fidelity and all corporate citizens, we do a fantastic job of it. Today's topic, micro-messaging, is the little d of diversity and inclusivity, and I call that the billion ants that are crawling right through our feet, the small little stuff, the stuff where you can't take to court so easily. You can't call up the chairman's line because half the time you think, did I just feel it? Was it only me? Did it happen to me? You can't really complain about it because you're not really sure it happened, but it affects you and it keeps on building. So when a lot of people leave, we all know most people leave their managers and they leave long before, they actually quit, but they leave long before. So what that means is maybe, just maybe, we address the top 3 issues that we think are the problems, but the little ants clearly we missed, and that could have built up and caused the person to perhaps not do his or her best or leave the company, etc. I'm going to digress a little, but I want to say this. My world consists full of emails, and I'm thinking most of ours do. The best thing about emails is they happen in a micro-messaging vacuum, which means if I'm trying to say something through an email and not words, it gets lost. If I'm trying to read something that's not written, it's not there. But just think about it, the amount of time we spend analyzing and reanalyzing emails. So hopefully we can take away, pick up the phone, do a drive-by like my manager says, but please do not read between emails. I'm going to show you some stats up on the screen. These are the amount of micro messages that happen between us here at work in our everyday lives. I'm not going into the statistics, but the fact is they are huge, they happen all the time. They may be tiny, but the power of drop by drop can blow up. So a single micro message probably means nothing. A second one, maybe just a coincidence. A third, probably a pattern. A fourth, the beginning of a tsunami. So as either managers or people who work in teams or people who work with other teams, it is important that we first recognize that micro messages are here and here to stay. And the first step is acknowledging that it exists, and then we can do something about it. Once we know it, we can actually think about how to convert a negative message into a positive one. So like the saying on the board, sometimes the road to hell is paved with good intentions. So it's really not just the intentions, but the actions that match the intentions. Like I did with my daughter, in the end, what matters in the end is not what the other person said, but what they heard. So if we take this back to our teams and apply it, I think Fidelity, our teams, everywhere would be a better place to work. Thank you.